Okay, so when was the last time you got into one of these? You went to get your drop cord. You had to do some work, grabbed a hold of the end of it, and decided, well, okay, I'll just untangle the first couple of feet of it, and the rest of it should come right untangled pretty quick. And then reach down and grabbed a hold of the end you just untangled, and the whole thing comes up in one big blob. Wouldn't you like to get rid of this forever? Okay, what I'm going to show you now is nothing really new. Actually, it's been around the construction industry probably for over 40 years. But unless you've worked a lot of construction with a lot of contractors, you've probably never seen this done before. It's actually fairly simple. As you can see here, it looks like a whole bunch of loops, and at first glance it looks like a pretty tangled mess, but actually it's fairly neat and straightforward, and as you can see, it comes right up. There are no tangles. It basically is real easy to do, and here I'm going to show you the first round of how to do it. Basically, pull the end back through the last loop like I'm doing here. Then after you get that in, you just start pulling loops out. The whole thing is one series of loops, and if you make your loops the proper sizes, it's almost impossible to get this drop cord tangled up. As you can see, it's pretty simple. Now I'm going to reverse the procedure as you see here, putting it all back together and putting loop into loop, and then the end goes through the last loop. Now the whole thing is finished. I can do anything I want to with this drop cord. Throw it in the back of your trunk, put it in your country Cadillac, and do anything you please, and you're not going to have a problem with the cord getting tangled up. If you didn't catch that last, don't worry about it. I'm going to go through it twice more on this video. And then, of course, you can always go back and watch the video again. In this case, here we go. I'm going to untangle the last loop and then just pull all the loops out back to a certain point. Now again, I'll reverse the procedure, starting from the end that I pulled out. Make a loop, reach back about a foot, grab the cord, pull another loop through the loop you just created, then continue the procedure, reaching back about a foot, pulling the loop that you're creating through the loop that you previously created, and continue to follow the procedure until you're at the end of the cord. At the end of the cord, take the cord in and pull it back through the last loop. That way the cord will not pull the previous loops apart, and basically you'd undo everything that you just did. Okay, so how do I know how big to make my loops? Well, in general, a 3/8 inch cord like a drop cord is very flexible. Your loops probably should be around 6 to 8 inches in diameter, which of course means 18 to 24 inches long per each loop. Okay, I've got a cord that's been done up in this manner. How do I know which end to start? Well, in general, you want to look at the cord and see where the loops actually begin. One good way to not fool yourself is to tie a knot at the starting end of the cord like I'm doing here, and that way you'll always know which end to begin with, being the opposite end in this case. But as you can see here, probably around 6 to 8 inches looks about right. This is a very short drop cord. In this case, I'd never do it with a cord this short, but this one's for demonstration purposes to show you how it all looks all the way through. And as you can see here, it's one simple series of loops. In the opposite case, of course, with the other end, you can look and see if the cord has been pulled through the final loop as this one has been. That's your clue, of course, as to where the end is that you want to work from. If you work from the wrong end, you guessed it, you're going to be around a long, long time untangling a cord like this. But as you can see, it's real easy to deploy once you get it set up, and again, you can't get it tangled up. You can put it anywhere you want to. The bigger the cord, the bigger the loops, obviously. If you're in a band, this works great for your audio-video cords. Don't have to worry about tangling them up again. Hope this little trick helped you out. I've been using it probably for over 30 years. Learned it from an old contractor back when I was doing some contract work. Very easy to do, very straightforward, and again, you can't get your cords tangled up. Well, if you're liking what you're seeing, give me a like and consider subscribing. I just might have something else coming along here real soon you're going to want to see. So take care. We'll catch you on the next video.